for this dance tutorial, I'm going to break down my dance routine to Havana by Camila Cabello, and my girls Melinda and Chelsea are going to help me out. So let's get started. The first step is we're stepping back to slide forward. So we're stepping back on that left foot, sliding forward on that right. And then our hands are going, hand is over the mouth, and then forward. So it's like you're blowing a kiss. So, and she says, tell him. So we say, tell him I had. So from here, we plie, 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 hands on the heart, and then we swing these arms, our hands out to flick up. So when we flick our arms up, we're also standing up. And then we drop it here, and then we whip, 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 and then snake. So we go right, left, right, snake. So from the top, 6, 7, 8. Tell him I had to circle, throw, oh, na, 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 snake. Moving on, we're doing a salsa step. So we go ball, change, step, ball, change, step. And these arms are just one hand's front to come forward. You keep them kind of flowy, forward, forward. So let's try that from the top. 7, 8. Tell him I had to go, oh, oh, na, 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 snake, and salsa step, salsa step. Moving on, our hands are on our hips, and then we pop forward, back, and then sit into that right hip. And then from here, we do a body roll, hand on our heart, and then you whip it around. So it goes from the new part, we just salsa, and then hit, back, hip, body roll, around. From here, our hands are back on our hips, and we're kind of doing this rock, but with our body and legs, so it's like boom, back. So it goes chest, stomach, into our legs, I guess is the best way to say it. So we step, pop, back, sit, body roll, whip around, and swivel, and hit, hit. So it's kind of the same on hit, hit, hit. It's the same in the music to go swivel, on hit, hit. Moving on, we step this way, and we're crossing this way, and we're looking this way. So we step, and then we whip around, hand over our head. This hand comes across our stomach. So we just did whip, whip around. And then we kind of hold this for a count, and then we step out to the right, and then back. And so it goes swim this arm, and then swim both those arms. Moving on, our knees are going out, in, out, while we rock forward. Repeat to the back, back, in, out. From here, since this foot is free, we're flicking this foot, and this hand is on our hip. This hand is also flicking. So it'll flick, step, and then up. Then our hand's on our heart. This hand's still on our hip, and then we go down our bodies. And then moving on, this is the last step. We just rock, rock. It's a rock sit. So rock, rock. Other way, rock, rock, but our hand is tapping the heart. From here, bring our legs together, and this is more of a hip up, but our hand is still here. So hip up, hip up. From here, we do circle, hand comes down our face, circle to face the back, and then step, focus is still front, and then switch, and this hand is back on our hip. And then we snap, and then walk off, 6, 7, 8. Moving on from a newer part. So we just did salsa step, hit, and sit, body roll, whip around, snake, and hip, hip, throw, whip around, and step, and back, and rock, and out, back, and out, flick, and hip is up, I'm sorry, hand is here, go down the body, rock, and flick, flick, around, around, head, snap, and snap, walk off. So, yeah, so let's actually go from all the way from the top from here before we try it with the music. So just with the count, slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. Tell him I had to go, throw, and snap, whip, 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 snake, and ball, change, step, hit, back, sit, body roll, rip around, and snake, hip, hip, throw, whip around, and step, back and rock and out, back and out, flick and up, down and rock it, and hand on your heart, flick, flick, around, around, hit, hit, snap, and snap, walk off, 6, 7, 8. All right, you guys, so that's all the choreography. Now you're ready to try it with music.
And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh, na 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 na. Havana, Havana. Half of my heart is in Havana, Havana. He took me back to East Atlanta, Havana. All of my heart is in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, Havana. And then I had to tell him I had to go. Oh, na 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 na. Havana, Havana. Half of my heart is in Havana, Havana. He took me back to East Atlanta.